Weekend Spali check ipheli malini. Yeah. Spanish, Italian shoe, ungephi yeah. Weekend Spali check ipheli malini. Yeah. Spanish, Italian shoe, ungephi yeah. Ningibeli crocodile while scoring the coast ghost. Indlala iphuma ngozana, sigqoke inkunzi yabosha. It's on 4.
You a legend, boy.
Hey guys, my name is TR5 Music, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Earphones and Music Promotions Season 3. In this video, I am going to show you guys a technique that you need to do before you start the official mix of your vocals. Let's get on it. Welcome back again. We are on the FL Studio right now. I'm going to show you guys how to do these things. Before we start to do this, as you just listened to the vocal, you would hear that the vocal was just dirty. As the vocal was just dirty, it had those background noise, the ground noise, the peaks were all over. There were those mic clicks, tongue clicks, and those heavy breaths. So the vocal was just as dirty as I don't know how to describe. And most of you would want to go and tell the artist to re-record the vocal, as it just is not fit to be mixed when it's like that. But what if I told you that you can actually fix what I just mentioned? It can sound as nice as you just heard my finished version of that same verse. So I myself would tell an artist to go and re-record that verse or that same song, maybe in a nice controlled way. But what if you are giving a project from someone who does not live in the same area as you, or maybe someone who lives in a different country, and they want you to mix those vocals for them? And then what then? Are you going to tell them that you cannot do their songs because of those simple things that can be fixed? Or you're going to use exactly this technique that I'm going to show you right now? So guys, I'm on the FL Studio right now. These are the things that you're going to need. So there are actually 6 things that you need to have. The 7th one is a bonus. Before you do these things, before you attend to the problem, before you attend to these plugins, the first thing that you need to do is to make sure that your vocal is clean. So you need to clean your vocal. And when I'm talking about cleaning your vocal, I'm talking about manually cleaning your vocals. As I just mentioned, that you could see that the vocal had a lot of noise in between the spaces of the waves. So you need to clean those things, those mic clicks, because guys, remember, here we are preparing the vocal for the official mixing. So this is my vocal. I have done those cleanups manually. As you can see, it's the wave here, and on this wave you can see that there is a space here. But if I can just open it, you could see that this is a heavy breath, and this is a pop or a sound that I made before I went to a straight word. So you need to clean up all of those things so that you know that you are only now left with the original or with the full vocal that you need to work onto. But you must be careful when you're doing these things. You must never overdo it, as it can damage or it can ruin your vocal. So guys, this is what I'm going to do right now. So guys, as I just mentioned, that there are 6 things that you need to have, and the 7th one is just a bonus. What you're going to need: the first plugin is a noise gate plugin. You're going to need an EQ, you're going to need a compressor, you're going to need a mic emulation plugin, you're going to need a multi-band compressor, you're going to need a clipper or a soft clipper, and the bonus one is that you're going to need an auto-tune. It depends on your vocals. So these plugins are the main 6 or 7 plugins that will help prepare your vocal for the official mix. We are trying to clean the vocal. We are trying to make sure that the vocal is halfway there before you start mixing it. So we have done the cleaning manually. Now we need to do the cleaning with the plugins. So the noise gate plugin is not going to only close in between the spaces, but it's going to go around the vocal, cleaning all the ground noises and cleaning all the background noises. So this is what you need to do. The Pro G Fabfilter noise gate plugin. It's a gate plugin. It closes the background noise that's on the vocal. So this is with it. We can spell check ipeli malini. Yeah. Spanish ni Italian shoe inqephi mile. Yeah. Nina ngibeli crocodile while siqokuren la coast ighost. Indlala iphuma ngozwana siqoka inkunzi yaboshaka iTom Ford. Emile sinyathela ngabantwana njenge flip flop. So this is the vocal. I am not good of a singer. This is why I use autotune a lot. If you can see my settings here, on the release, I have my release to about 742.9 milliseconds. Nothing big, but I wanted my release to be medium to fast release. And then I have my attack at slow attack. It's 12.95 milliseconds because I'm attacking those background noises that are just not good for the vocal. And then I have my threshold at about minus 6.13 dB because I wanted a medium to fast threshold. So guys, if you can listen well with this plugin on, this plugin immediately you engage it, it closes some of the background noises. It closes or it tames down some of the background noises and especially the ground noises. But it does not close altogether everything and just so that the vocal is just as quiet as possible. But it takes you halfway there. But you can fix that. The next plugin that you're going to need is the EQ plugin. So in this case, I have this plugin. This is the EQ, guys. It's called the Need 73 Console EQ. I'm not using it to boost the vocal, but I'm using this EQ to tame something. And this specific thing that I'm trying to tame down is that ground noise. This is just a preparation before the official mix. I've been using this for a long time and it worked. It has worked wonders. So on this EQ, the only thing that I was trying to do here was to tame down that background noises, of which in this EQ, as you can see here, I tamed about 2.69 dB. So this is how it sounds like with this plugin on and off. We can spell check ipeli malini. Yeah. Spanish ni Italian shoe inqephi mile. Yeah. Nina ngibeli crocodile while siqokuren la coast ighost. Indlala iphuma ngozwana siqoka inkunzi yaboshaka iTom Ford. The next plugin is the compression plugin. We are not trying to compress this vocal as hard as we would when we are doing the official mix. But this compression will prepare this vocal for the official mixing. So in this case, we are trying to tame all those up and down frequencies that are not balanced. We are trying to balance them a little bit. What I'm going for here are the peaks, those waves that are trying to distort, but I'm not overdoing this. I'm just preparing this for the official mixing. So I've used the MJUC from Klanghelm. From this plugin, I used a preset that is called Light Compression Lead Vocals. So this is with and without. We can spell check ipeli malini. Yeah. Spanish ni Italian shoe inqephi mile. Yeah. Nina ngibeli crocodile while siqokuren la coast ighost. Indlala iphuma ngozwana siqoka inkunzi yaboshaka iTom Ford. Emile sinyathela ngabantwana njenge flip flop. The next plugin is a must. If you do not have this one, there are many other plugins that can do the same job as this one. I am using the TR5 Mic Room. It's a mic emulation plugin. We can spell check ipeli malini. Yeah. Spanish ni Italian shoe inqephi mile. Yeah. Nina ngibeli crocodile while siqokuren la coast ighost. Indlala iphuma ngozwana sigqoka inkunzi yaboshaka. It's Tom 4. This is a must that you have this plugin, even if it's not the plugin from T-Rex, but there are so many plugins that does the same job. The other plugin that I have been using before, I was using the Avox Throat plugin. I'm going to leave the description down below. So this plugin is like this: emulate the microphone that you were gunning for when you were recording this vocal. It takes the sound from the source. The source here is your microphone. It takes the sound from this microphone. As a producer or as someone who's dealing with mixing vocals, we all have those specific microphones that we were always wishing to have, but you cannot afford them. I always wanted an AKG C414 microphone. Even today, I still want that microphone, but without any luck, till today, I cannot afford that microphone because it's a bit expensive. The reason why I like that microphone is because I like the dynamics of that microphone, the clarity of that microphone. I just love everything that is done by that microphone, but I cannot afford it. But with this plugin, I can record a vocal from my own microphone and make it sound as if it was recorded with that microphone. So as you can see here, I have this source microphone, of which it's a BSAClipper 563 microphone. I like this microphone. I am not using it, but it sounds exactly as my microphone that I'm using to record vocals. The target is the microphone that you are going for or that you are aiming for when you want to prepare that vocal for or that official mix. My target here was the condenser C414. It's the same as the AKG C414. So my harmonics are on 2.0. The next thing that I cranked up about 1.0 dB is the proximity. The proximity is saying how far are you willing to go? How far are you aiming to go close or to get a bit far from that microphone that you are targeting. So it determines the distancing. How far are you willing to go, or how far are you willing to go back or to go forward to that microphone. So at this case, I did not want to go as close like 100% towards the C414, but I wanted to go around 50 to 60% to that microphone because I was not using a microphone with such dynamics. You must never overdo this thing when you are doing it. Take it as if you are in between. You have your source microphone and one is holding the target microphone. Of which, guys, the target microphone now is the microphone that you want to go for. But the person that is holding it is a bit far with that microphone. So the proximity will take you a little bit towards that microphone electronically. So guys, these are my settings. I love this microphone. I love using it. Maybe one day God will give me some luck so that I can actually buy it. So the next thing is this Pro MB multi-band compressor. So this TR5 plugin, mic emulation plugin we just used, it brought back some of the low frequencies as it has those high dynamics. Weekend spali check iphela imali eningi. Yeah. Spanish ne-Italian shoe inqephe imile. Yeah. Nina ngibela i-crocodile while sigqoka u-Ren Lacoste i-ghost. Indlala iphuma ngozwana sigqoka inkunzi yaboshaka. It's Tom 4. Emile. Sinyathela ngabantwana njenge-flip-flop. I noticed that on the top, those frequencies that we were trying to squash with the compressor, they came back again, of which I turned down about minus 2.25 dB, nothing big. I was trying to control the peaks. And then on the lows, I minused about minus 6 dB. The next plugin, this one, guys, is a Klipper plugin. A Klipper plugin is a plugin that will limit, take this plugin as a brick wall. The main aim for it, I was trying to block all those frequencies or all those peaks that are way over the limit. I've turned it down about minus 0.7 dB, nothing big. I'm telling the vocal that everything that is above minus 0.7 dB will be turned down. So this is with and without. We can dispali check ipeli malini. Yeah. Spanish ne Italian shoe inqephi mil. Yeah. Nina ngibeli crocodile while Stroguren la coast, ghost. As you just heard, my vocal range is about -6. It's around here, around -6 and -9. It does not even reach this minus 0.7 dB, of which my recording distance was just right. So guys, as I just said, the 7th plugin is a bonus, of which in this part of the vocal chain that we are doing here, it was a must that I have this last plugin, the auto-tune. That is my top 7 plugins that I use preparing the vocal for the official mix. So from here, I would render this vocal as it is with the plugins on and then start the mixing. So guys, I hope you learned something and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget that each and every time I post a new video on Weekly Beats and Music Promotion Season 3, someone is winning something. So engage with me, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'm going to pick one person to mix for free. So up until next time, thank you.